At Ben and Kelly Show, an opportunity for you to send us a DM, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We'll turn it around, toss it out to our listeners, see what we can do for you.
Yeah, so Kari said, hey, Ben and Kelly, am I the jerk for wanting my husband to go back into work?
Oh.
This may not seem like a big deal, but it is to me. Let me explain.
Okay.
Without talking about it with me first, my husband accepted a job that gives him the option to work at home. He can go into the office if he wants to, but of course he doesn't want to. I homeschool our kids, and it's summer, so I'm home all day already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really not feeling this new arrangement, but I don't know how to tell him without hurting his feelings.
Ew.
We've been married for 12 years. We don't need to spend this much time together, LOL. I think there needs to be some boundaries here, but how do I tell him? Or if you think I'm being a big fat jerk, then I'll figure out how to deal with him being around 24/7. What do you think?
Oh, wow.
Okay, so some couples just need their space.
Yeah.
They need their space. Do they? Here's what I'm wondering. Do they have like separate places in the house to where he can go and do his work and be there most of the day, and you guys can basically exist under the same roof but not necessarily see each other interact that much?
Yeah, I mean, maybe he does, but still he's there, and maybe he gets up, he goes to the bathroom, he opens the fridge, sees what's going on there. He, walks in, says, I'm taking a little 5-minute break,
Yeah.
Walks in, says, hey, what's going on, honey? Gives her a little slap on the tush, and she's like, wait, I'm not ready for you to be here right now.
Your little hypotheticals are so detailed sometimes.
I really walk it through in my brain.
You do. You create this entire scene, and you take us all through it. I get what she's saying. I'm sure, like, trying to homeschool the kids and keeping them focused when there's so many distractions that could be around them, I get. And maybe that's the angle she takes. Like, listen, it's hard enough to keep them focused at home trying to do schoolwork. So, I'm going to need to kind of make sure we have our own space so that they don't get distracted. So maybe that's what we say.
So then maybe he goes, all right, well, maybe you guys can take it outside.
Okay. Well, and maybe she can't. I think there is a way that you can maybe break up the day, find some different spaces that, can give them the privacy she needs.
Well, she also said that he has the option of working at home. So maybe she is kind of like compromising, at least at first, and says,
hey, go in a couple of days to the office.
Why don't, man, you just like started right off the bat going 100% at home. How about we do, Mondays and Wednesdays from home.
And then he's all like, well, what? You don't want me around?
Tuesday, Thursday,
then what does she say
Friday
to that?
At the
what
office.
Does she say to that? Well, you don't want me around?
And she goes, well, yes, but maybe not all the time.
Oh, my gosh. I don't think that's what we say. I think we focus on, hey, the kids need, to be focused and all the stuff. And I think, with daddy being home, it might be a distraction.
Yeah, I like the distraction angle. Eric says maybe she should take the kids to the library or the park to learn. Now, why is it on her to change? Because he's the one who, without telling her, said something. Or, got a new job and is now working at home.
Well, that's what Stabby Sarah's saying. So it's okay for her to work at home, but not him? Gotcha. Heaven forbid he would want to be home with his family. I think she needs to get over it. I think for a lot of people, it would be ideal to be able to be at home more and be able to figure out a little bit more of a balance of being present more for your kids and all sorts of stuff. So if there's a way that they can figure out how to cohesively do that.
Yeah, I think maybe it's a compromise to start.
Yeah.
Maybe it's, hey, let's not do all 5 work days from home because it's too much of a distraction. But maybe if you do 2 or 3 days, at the office a week, maybe we can start there. And I think that's probably that'll sit better than just going, you need to go to work.
Yeah, I can't have you around this much. You are annoying.
I love you, but I hate you being at home.
I think, maybe we do need to compromise. And I think maybe she does a couple of excursions. I like the library idea if she's trying to do the homeschool thing. I think that's great, and encouraging the kids to read and get books. And then maybe he can go in a couple of days and they can figure out a way to have some separate spaces.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, when I am off like the morning show and I am at home, I mess up the entire morning routine.
Yeah.
And I've learned through more error than trial and error that I need to just let it happen,
right?
And then go and do my own thing.
They're like, you're precious. Right, this isn't your thing, though.
Right. This isn't your thing. We have a routine. We know what we're doing. We're gonna do it. You just
go over there.
You just go over there and
sit there, look pretty, drink your coffee,
and drink your coffee. Right. Exactly. Oh, shoot. All right. So, and Alma says, hey, set work school schedule and follow those schedules. Got to set those boundaries. All right. Well, you can
That's
do that
true.
too.
I think, she does need to compromise. But I do like the points that a lot of people are making, like, why are you the only one that gets to be home during the day? Mm-hmm. And if this is a great opportunity for him
to connect with the kids.
Yeah, you need to figure out a way to both of you be able to enjoy that.
So, maybe we start with the compromise and go from there. Is that good?
Yes, I like that.